Break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today on the hill, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Elliot Ramos, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
And out number 1 on the grab. Here's the Giants lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Willy Adames.
Boogie's swinging the bat really well. 9 home runs last month. I'm sure he was itching to try to get to 10. So take that as motivation coming into this new month. They better deal with him very carefully.
Rafael Devers up to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Hernandez over to first in time. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the shortstop, Willy Adames.
2 down, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Willy Adames. First pitch just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Rip to third. Throw on to Freeman, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting this one, Logan Webb. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, it's all about the strikeout for him. Over 200 punchies this season. Expect to see a lot of swings and misses today.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. That one misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
That's ball 3. I got 3-0.
That one at the knees for a strike. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Mookie Betts, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Turns and fires the bats. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground right side. Takes it to the bag. Steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Got him swinging. Dodgers down in order. We played an inning. No score. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for the
go.
Giants,
Matt
the
Chapman
third
up to the plate
baseman,
now.
Chapman.
Yamamoto back to work.
0-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Falling behind 2-1. Just missed. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And Chappie crushes one out. His 22nd homer of the year. It's 1-0. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And up next for San Francisco, Bryce Eldridge. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. This one in the air right field. Hernandez on the move. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. And that one clips the corner.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Eldridge leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a foul straight back. Runner at second here, one gone. That one off the mark. 1-1. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
That's in there. That is strike two. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Rortvedt makes the grab for the second out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Christian Koss.
Christian Koss, the next Giant to hit.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Runner at second, two down. To the right side, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the second. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Over to first, and Hernandez is out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That one finds the zone. It's strike one on Edman. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one back up the middle and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Man at first with one gone. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Off the mark there. 1-0. Man at first, one away. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base. Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. Man at second. Not close with that one. Now 2-2. Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first, and there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Andy.
Now a chance for Andy Pajes.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. Edman on third with 2 out. That's way outside. And the count 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, top half of the 3rd inning, and now Drew Gilbert. Gilbert, 24 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Bunting, and it's in the air. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Ramos in the box with one away as he takes ball one. There's the strike of the knees. And that's outside.
One strike.
On the ground to third. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
2 outs, base is empty. Raffy coming to the plate now. On the ground to the left. Throws across the diamond. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Back here in LA as we go to the last of the third. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Outside low, and that's ball one.
1-0.
Just missed. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the catcher, Ben Workvet. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Runner at first with no outs here. And another ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground to first. Could be 2. The throw to second. Back to first. Double play. 3-6-3. Nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. And that's outside. And delivers outside.
Ball 2.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and here is Willie Adames. The shortstop takes the ball. That one ripped. Way back there. And it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Matt Chapman, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered in this game. Laser could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the
Right.
opposite way. Didn't
Elder.
get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And digging in for San Francisco, Bryce Eldridge doubled his first time up. This to third, Hernandez. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Herrera Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Now the catcher up to hit, Patrick Bailey. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Chapman stands at second with 2 gone. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That one missing inside. The pitch. And a good eye there.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Giants get a run on the RBI double. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Not shortstop.
So you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
And Mookie takes.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's Freddie Freeman. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Freeman.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is fouled back. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Right fielder.
Rounded out his first time.
Hernandez.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. The Giants up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Encarnacion, long run, and he hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break, but look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1 but 2 runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
And here comes Tommy Edman. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. The Dodgers threatening. Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Rojas in the box now. Takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Christian Koss. Yamamoto back to work. They say you win.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
Digging in, Drew Gilbert. First time up was a pop out. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ball one there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That's too low, and it's 2-2. To third. Hernandez over to first in time. And the first two set down at the top of the fifth.
Now batting, the right fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And up next for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. Outside. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one missing low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and the defense comes away with nothing.
All over that one right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Has grounded out a couple of times. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ramos leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
One ball.
In the dirt. That one not close. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Giants 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Paez.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And now 2-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The third baseman, number 8, Kike.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That's to third. Chapman to second. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now batting, catcher, Ben Rortvedt.
And here's the catcher, Ben Rortvedt. He hit into a double play his first time up. On the corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fouled off to the right.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-2.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top 6. And digging in for San Francisco, Willy Adames. And he grounds one to the right side. Rojas with the throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Chapman measures 6 feet even, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Kirby Yates up and throwing. Scott, a left-hander, also throwing.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge.
2 down, base is empty. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He'll do it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they're on top 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Mookie now. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That pitch in for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
No.
Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's off the mark, and the count now 2-0. Fouled off left side. Two outs. Check swing, and he went. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Dodgers. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Dodgers down in order. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for
Kirby
the
Yates takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the left fielder, Herrera Encarnacion, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Encarnacion.
On the outside corner, it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That's a little bit low. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 2-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Oh, that's just out.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's filled up 3-2. Got him looking. And 1 out now.
Tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. Just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
And first offering is fouled off.
One ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
2. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Let's go, Kirby.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Hey!
And that's off
That's
the inside edge. And the count is 2-2. Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in L.A., now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. That's outside. Ball one. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Spencer Bivens getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Lucchesi getting cranked up as well. And the 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. Slice the other way and foul. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Tommy Edman at the plate, 1 for 2. That one pulled foul.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike. 1-2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Hit on the ground to short. And they get Edman for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Next to hit, Miguel Rojas. Off the mark there. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Adames the throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Giants 2 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching for
The left-hander on now, Tanner
number
Scott.
66.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters
Tanner
this year, and that's his first
Scott.
test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
And now,
Leading
Drew
off for the
Gilbert.
Giants, the center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. Right through there, got it. And there's one down. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Ramos stands in now and watches strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Anthony Banda looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 80 also throwing.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck came out of a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Devers in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That one fouled off. Next offering is down low.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a pop-up. Rojas settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. Giants down in order. They're up 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Spencer Bivens.
Now
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading up,
Now the left fielder, Andy Pop. All right, ready to get underway. Here's Elliot Ramos. Chris, it's been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. In there at the knees, and we're underway. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. And a curve is down and in.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And here it comes. On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Rafael Devers. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yamamoto measures 5 feet 10 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a sinker.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Ramos aboard here at first with nobody out. That one hit to right. Hernandez settles underneath it, nabs it, 1 away.
Batting third.
Take a look at the lineup.
Willie.
They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Ground ball up the middle, and a base hit right there. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out. Now it's Matt Chapman. Inside, 1-0. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it falls. Here's the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
2 on, 1 out. And up next for the Giants, Bryce Eldridge. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Fastball is outside.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Pitch misses inside. 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Hit in the air, center field. Edman in position. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Herrera Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Giants 2, the Dodgers coming to bat. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod in this one. Logan Webb. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Tap foul at the plate.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that misses. And the count is 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Goes down looking. Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season.
Yeah, that 2018 Red Sox season was special.
And so was 2024 for Mookie and the Dodgers. Just like that Boston team, LA won the World Series with the MVP in their roster. Instead of Mookie, though, it was Shohei who claimed the double. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman, Freddie
Freeman hits now. He's one of the many stars in this Dodger lineup.
Harper, a guy who always embraces new challenges, just like playing college baseball as a 17-year-old and then reaching the majors at a young age. Just one of those guys that never seems to be afraid of anything.
And that forces the runner to hold on at second, 2 on with 1 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one catches the zone. 0-1.
Harper's challenged himself in more ways other than just playing older competition. He tried something new when he left the Nationals for the Phillies, and he's been willing to play different positions defensively. None of it seems to scare him.
Outside low, and 1-1.
And as Harper's career goes on, he's going to face hurdles that come with growing older in the game. It's physically and emotionally demanding, but if there's anyone up for the challenge, it's this guy right here.
Encarnacion pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Tommy Edman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Two outs. That one outside. And the count even 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one misses. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground, Koss throws to first in time. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Patrick Bailey.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Yamamoto back to work. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Christian
Koss, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Nope, outside.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Out number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Drew Gilbert. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Two outs, base is empty. That one ripped, but foul. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
On the ground to third. Hernandez over to first in time. Giants go in order. Giants go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Andy Pajes.
The left fielder, Andy Pajes.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it is gone. He'll touch them all. His second home run of the series. It's 2-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. that's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Kike Hernandez. And that is out of play.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And it's strike 2.
0-2.
And that's outside. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Out to short, boots it. Still able to fire over and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him up. The hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
So digging in, Ben Workvet. And that one in the air center field. Gilbert under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Ball one, no strikes.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That's off the mark. Ball 2.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
2 on, 1 out. Here's Betts. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fought off foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And now the count is even. There's 1, and that's 2. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, leading off, Elliot Ramos. And a foul ball. And a weak ground ball to the left side. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
Now it's Devers at the plate.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which is the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
Oh, Can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting.
The batter, number 2.
Willie Adames stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1.
No strike.
Popped up. Freeman. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. RBI single his last time up. Fastball for a strike at 95. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Giants leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here is Freddie Freeman. He was late there. Strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
On a line out towards center. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Teoscar.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle. And he can't come up with it. Tommy Edman at the plate. You're talking about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Dives, and he can't hang on to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
First and second, 1 out. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning ending double play.
Start of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That misses. 1-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
strike three. It's a strikeout for Yoshinobu.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Herrera Encarnacion now at the plate. And that one fouled off. Encarnacion, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that skips into there. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom 4, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
And that's off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. And there's the strike. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down.
The third baseman, number 8, Kike Hernandez.
Here's the third baseman, Kike Hernandez. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, catcher Ben Workvet.
Here's the catcher, Ben Workvet. Fly to center his first time. Just off the inside edge. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2.
2-2 the count.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He shoots one out to right. His first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the fourth. It's 3-2. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That's ripped. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any
Now
better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Mookie Betts now. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Strike two.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Turns and fires to Betts. The other way. Nice grab. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in L.A., top five, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Christian Koss. Yamamoto back to work. And that clips the inside corner.
All these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Just misses with that one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I think he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's the center fielder, Drew Gilbert. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And ball one.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 5th. Strike 3. Yoshinobu gets the K.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Ramos up for the third time here. Watches that one miss.
Counts 1-0.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Towards first, Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail it 3-2. We head to the bottom of the fifth. It's Freddie Freeman now.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Swinging a foul out of play.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. 0-2 in this one.
Hernandez.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Encarnacion under this one. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25.
2 down,
Tommy
base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Now one missed. Edman checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead at 3-2. And we're back.
Leading off
Devers now.
The designated hitter, Rafael.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. And it's 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Going to count 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Up the middle. Betts whips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Willie
Adames, the next Giant to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Clips hits the outside corner. That's strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just missed.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
One down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Chapman. And that one is inside ball 1. And it skips into dirt.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Here's a 2-0. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's in there, and that is strike 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Close,
Ball
but
1.
called a ball. And that
I got a
is
ball,
ball
1
1.
strike. That's ball 2.
Pick off move to first.
No, he's
Adames back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some.
And that one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor McDonald.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
McDonald.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
Center field. Gilbert drops steps, heads back on it. And a quick out, number 1.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Now the left fielder, Andy Pajes. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off on the right foot.
Ball 1 there. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Matt Gage, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 63 getting loose as well. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's a 1-1. That's to third, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
1 out, runner at second. Now the third baseman, Enrique Hernandez. First pitch misses. And that drops in for a strike. Pajes, the runner at second with 1 away. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And misses inside. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, right field, and that will drop foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Missed inside with the curve. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Gilbert makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Ben Rortvedt.
Stepping in, Ben Rortvedt. He's already homered here in this one. Out to short. Adames tosses to first, and that is that. 1 left for LA. Looking to get the tying run. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Way high with that one. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Yoshinobu Yamamoto won't go any further tonight, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt.
80.
We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, number 80. He's been so good against lefties. And now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. Right side. Rojas in plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And up next for San Francisco, Christian Koss. Outside, and it's 1-0. Inside, just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 3-0. Drew Gilbert in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And there's the automatic. Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Count full.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Giants are down 1-2-3, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Matt Gage.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
So back to the top of the order, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 1 down.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
0-1.
Gage, 32 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2014. Swing and a miss as he was late. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Way inside, gets out of the way. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Betts into second.
He was all over that one. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 1 for 3. In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Man at second. This one smashed down the right field line. And foul ball. Outside low, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And Freddie takes the K.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him a chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. That one almost got him. Betts at second with 2 down. Pitch misses there. Now 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That one finds the corner. And now 3-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, center fielder.
And next for LA, Tommy Edman.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
That's down and in. 2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. Swings and misses, and it's 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Alex Vesia.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
And now, Drew Gilbert.
The center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
In for a strike. 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Ramos in the box now, takes strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Almost got him.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Now batting.
And here is Devers.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Throw comes into third. Throw back in as the tying run holds at third. 2 on following the double.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Willie Adames to the plate, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Now batting.
Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation. Golden opportunity right here. Chapman gets a piece there.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Nope, that's a ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Base hit, 1 run in already. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. Tie game here in the 8th.
Just a huge at-bat right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Alex Vesia gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Tanner Scott will take over here.
Number
he has
66.
a great slider with tons of movement.
Tanner Scott.
And digging in for San Francisco, Bryce Eldridge. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that is out of play. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Rojas for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Giants.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
76.
8th, Spencer Bivens.
Spencer
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
Miguel Rojas
leading up
getting
for the
ready to
Dodgers.
hit.
The
0 for
second
3
baseman,
in this
Miguel
one.
Rojas.
That one
Inside,
inside, ball 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Andy Pajes.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. He's already homered in this game. ball struck way back there. It's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
This one in the air, center field, Gilbert. And that ends the inning. It's the ninth, and we are tied.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Blake Trinan.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Max Muncy now in the game as he takes over
now
third
base. Number 13.
Now the left fielder, Herrera Encarnacion, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That one hooked foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Line drive. Muncy sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Christian Koss, the next Giant to hit. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Up the middle. Slings to first. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And the batter now, Ben Wertvet. Bivens back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Ryan Walker getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Lucchesi warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's ball
2. Tap foul at the plate. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
And that one is lifted in the air. Gilbert sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's the inning. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to extra innings. And digging in for San Francisco, Drew Gilbert. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that misses. And that's ball 2. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He circles the bases. It's 5-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Back to the top of the order now. Next to hit, Elliot Ramos. And delivers outside. Trinan, a 6'5" righty, 225 pounds. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the top half of the 10th. Next offering is in for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 70 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Henriquez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 6-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the
Pitching for
so
the
a lefty
Dodgers.
out of the pen, number 70.
Number 70.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Lefty.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. There's a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Oh, 0-2 now. And downstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Sneaks through, base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now it's going to be Willie Adames. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Devers on at first. Nobody out. That's inside.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 strikes.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
The count's full.
Swings here and blasts one left field. That's going back. Back some more. Say goodbye to that one. A laser to left. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 8-3.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And here is Matt Chapman. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. And here in extra innings. Lifted in the air down the left side. Betts. And it's caught for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
And the Dodgers will go.
New
New pitcher on now, number 86. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Bryce Eldridge will hit next. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So a man at first. Here's the left fielder, Gerard Encarnacion. And a slider in there for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning.
One and one.
In the dirt, but kept close. And that one is inside. Headed down the line, and that drops foul.
Three and two.
In the dirt. Man at first, one away. On the ground to third. Muncy over to second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Down the line. Encarnacion on the move. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. They stack center field. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Edman, the next to hit, takes outside. That one pushed to the left and foul. There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. He goes down looking. Now it's going to be Miguel Rojas.
Second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Next offering is fouled back. Freeman, the runner at third. Hernandez at first, one gone. Check swing. Now a look down to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Good eye in that spot.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Two on, one out. And that one lifted in the air center field. Gilbert. He's got it. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's 8-4. So they're down to their final out. Now the left fielder, Andy Pajas. Slice down the right side. The Dodgers down by 4, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Bivens is just one strike away on the ground, and this should do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game.